Great question, Zach. There's two things that come to mind. One is Google reviews. There's a lot of great content in Google reviews with feedback that the customer says, and then how the shop responds to those reviews, whether they're good reviews or bad reviews. The other thing is word of mouth referrals. If a lot of people are recommending a local shop and they have trust in them, that's a good way to tell if you found a good shop or not. Here at Harrell and Beverly, our core values spell hero, honesty, everything speaks, reputation, and owning it. So we exude that in all of our interactions with our customers, and we hope that you can see that in our reviews and the referrals that customers share about us.
We do also have a digital vehicle inspection.
That's right.
Perform that on all of our vehicles. Most of the time, if somebody brings a vehicle into us and it's for one concern, we look the rest of the vehicle over in case there's something going on, safety related or oil leak related, so that they have a better idea of it. That's something that should be done each time a vehicle is in the shop. I would say one final thing for that would be kind of trusting your gut. When you're talking to a shop on the phone, when you visit them in person, honestly, how do you feel about them? Do you feel like you can trust them? Do you feel like the communication is open and honest and transparent? Every shop's going to have charges. Good shops actually charge for testing, and when you have that good gut feeling, don't overlook that. You can trust your gut. It will serve you well.
Yeah.
There was a Ford F-350 many moons ago, as it were, that had a transmission concern, and ultimately it ended up being a battery issue. And ultimately what was going on was the battery would allow the vehicle to start up but not function with the right voltage. And so in essence, it started up in Never Never Land. And so there was a day that I was testing this thing, and sitting still in the parking lot, the speedometer was showing 30 miles an hour and the odometer was actually counting mileage as I let it sit there. And long story short, it was a bad battery. It seems wild and crazy. And looking back on it now, it's like we should have looked closer at the batteries, but
well, that reiterates something that we've learned many times at tech classes. Everything begins and ends at the battery on the vehicle, especially the newer vehicles. Everything is so computer controlled, so many electronic modules. If you don't have a healthy battery, it can cause all sorts of weird issues, fault codes that don't exist, weird operation.
Right.
That's a good example of that in reality.
The best way that I've come to be able to explain it to customers, for a vehicle, voltage is like oxygen. And if it doesn't have the correct voltage, it's not operating correctly, in the same way that a human that's not breathing right or not getting enough oxygen will do very weird things. That one, I don't think I'll ever forget that one. It was a very weird one, but satisfying to fix. A little frustrating that I didn't fix it sooner, but you learn with experience.
Now, have we ever had vehicles with animals, critters in it, kind of like startle you when you get up there?
Oh yeah. Recently we've had a Toyota 4Runner that had issues with rat damage. We've had snakes under the hood. We've had spiders. You get all kinds of weird things.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to your questions next time around. Have a good day.